All right. Well, you guys have seen me working on this old MTD 4-horse Quantum Briggs & Stratton, and it's taken up some of my parts. I've had to put a manual cable throttle, and we have to be careful because this is the one that activates the choke. Right there, you see that? And then we had to put in a stop cable holder because the whole plastic assembly was broken right here. Right there. So this mower is pushing the edge on whether it's worthwhile fixing or not. But if I get them running, I like to give them to people that don't have the money to buy them. So now we have a rear tire issue. Look at that smooth tire. This is the self-drive. Now just for reference, it's really important to have the hubcap on here because this hubcap holds the ratchet mechanism in place and dirt. But these are just about shot, as you can see. But I managed to save 4 of these from a newer but very, very similar yard, I think Yardworks or something. Doesn't matter where they come from, right? And I have one more tire. Now, the good thing is that these front tires, these front tires and the rear tires are the same mold. They do different things. These ones just ride along on the axle, and these ones drive, but the parts are interchangeable. So that's going to be my next mission. So when we come back, I'm going to take that back tire off of there and we're going to exchange it with one of these two. This one came off the mower, and this one was a spare I had. I've only got one of these though. So we're going to have to kind of make 4 out of 5. So we'll come back in a bit, guys. So, cotter pin, I just bent it back. Should pull out. Don't want to hurt myself. Pardon me. Okay. So now, with any luck at all, this should just pull off of here. Of course, making it difficult. There we go. There we go. Drive axle. So now I want to keep this together just like this. And put it onto this tire. Can you guys see that? So let's give this a try. On the back there's a nut holding that right there. So we'll just take that off right now. Now the big deal is to get this plate off of here. Hopefully it just popped off, right? Yep. I'll give it a little wipe. I'll give it a good wipe. Some of this stuff is tricky, so that's why I like to do things side by side. That'll do. Okay. Good. Okay. Now that went on there like that. The washer went in the back. And so this was our old front tire, eh? And then this weird looking operation went on like that. That should do it. And you can you see where the cotter pin went right there. So now we're going to put this back on. Maybe with a little oil. I'm just going to spray the axle here with a tiny bit of, not spray. Good. And now we're over at this angle. Lovely. I think I'm going to put a new cotter pin on that, guys. So I'll just be right back. New cotter pin. I just went and bought, I've had a couple of years, but I went and bought a case of cotter pins. It's just keeps life nice. Good. Pliers. Just like that. Now this little tail has to stay in here like that so that we get that ratchet motion. And it wants to pop out, right? So now we are going to tighten this up. So that wasn't that complicated. But you see how that piece of plastic has to stay in there like that? And that's what these little crazy little hubcaps are for. So now I'm going to use a newer hubcap with the same design. They even have the ridge. And that should keep that plastic tail inside the hub. Ooh, we got racing wheels. Okay, so I'm going to do that exact thing with the other side, moving the front tire to the back tire, and then we'll pick the best 2 out of the 3 for the fronts. So I'll come back when we're working on the front. Okay, FYI, this side is a bolt, not a cotter pin. But I'm sure the rest is going to be the same. Let's see if you can keep an eye on me here. It should just pull off. crystal blue persuasion. There we go. Never hit overhand. Okay, so it's the same thing. This one just doesn't have a cotter pin, it has a bolt. Come back when it's on. Okay guys, you saw the back wheels go on with the fancy new hubcaps, I guess you can call them. We've got an air filter in here now. The oil's been changed and she's ready to go. Everything works. I checked the belts underneath. Okay, tubes. We're just going to do a quick check on this lawnmower's belt. And right there, you can see that that belt actually does not. Okay, and for speed, it's kind of like a, looks like it's kind of like a snowmobile where the lever pinches down on the belt for fast and slow. Right there. I am trying to just show you how this pulley moves up and down. I'm going to try it. I'm going to move the lever from here. You can see it. Thanks for watching. So now we're ready to give this to the next user. I used the old front hubcaps. There's no real purpose for them except to keep dust out. So they're okay. And I guess we better do the demo, eh? Choke. Make sure you don't hit anything here. So that should do for somebody who really needs a mower. Thanks for watching, tubes. It's fun.